He will chase you without realizing. Try the silent move. Have you ever noticed how some men don't even try, yet women keep chasing after them? It almost feels unfair, right? You do everything to impress her. Buy gifts, text all day, plan dates. But somehow she pulls away. Meanwhile, another guy barely lifts a finger and she can't stop thinking about him. Here's the truth. It's not luck, it's not money, it's not even looks. It's something deeper. Something psychological. And once you understand this silent move, she'll find herself chasing you, without even realizing why. So lean in, because what I'm about to share will completely flip the way you approach women forever. Welcome back to Secrets of Happy Couples. This is the place where we break down powerful relationship psychology so you can build attraction, respect, and love that actually last. Today we're diving into a game changer. The silent move. A subtle shift in how you carry yourself that makes her feel drawn to you even when you're not chasing. And here's the best part. This isn't manipulation. It's not about tricking her. It's about becoming the kind of man she naturally values, respects, and pursues. Before we dive in, I've got to ask. Backhand index pointing right, have you ever chased someone only to feel like the harder you tried, the more they pulled away? Drop a yes in the comments if that's ever happened to you, because you're about to discover why it happens, and how to flip the script so she's the one doing the chasing. And hey, make sure you hit subscribe right now, because what we're building here is powerful. Every video will make you more confident, more respected, and more loved. Let's start. But before we start, let me paint a picture. There's a guy named Marcus. He's a good man, kind, responsible, hardworking. He meets a woman he really likes. She's beautiful, she's funny, she makes him feel alive. And because he doesn't want to lose her, he goes all in from the start. Every morning he texts her, "Good morning, beautiful." Every evening he's calling, "Did you eat? How was your day?" Every weekend he's planning surprise dates, sending gifts, and paying for everything. Now in Marcus's mind, this is love. This is an effort. This is how you show a woman she matters. But here's the shocker. After a while, she pulls away. She starts taking longer to reply. She cancels plans. Her voice gets colder. And one day she says the words every man dreads. "You're a good guy, but I just don't feel the spark anymore." Sound familiar? Studio microphone. The truth. See, most men think constant chasing equals love. But psychology says otherwise. The harder you chase, the more she feels smothered. The more she feels smothered, the less space there is for her to feel attraction. It's like trying to catch a butterfly. If you run after it with both hands, it escapes. But if you stay still, calm, confident, the butterfly might just land on your shoulder. Attraction works the same way. Women don't fall for the man who does everything to win her. They fall for the man who has value, who has options, and who knows how to stand strong without begging for attention. And that, my friend, is where the silent move comes in. So what is this silent move that makes her chase you without even realizing it? It's called pulling back with purpose. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about ghosting her, playing toxic games, or pretending you don't care. No. This is about creating healthy space and letting her feel the loss of your presence. Here's how it works. Instead of always being the first to text, you slow down. Instead of always saying yes to last-minute plans, you politely decline if you're busy. Instead of dropping everything for her, you stay focused on your own life, your goals, your purpose. This silent shift does something powerful in her psychology. It triggers curiosity and desire. She starts wondering, why isn't he texting me as much? Why does he seem so busy all of a sudden? Wait, is he losing interest? And that's when something flips inside her. Instead of you chasing her, she starts chasing the connection again. You see, human beings naturally value what feels scarce. Something is always available, we take it for granted. But the moment it feels rare, suddenly it becomes valuable. It's the same in relationships. If she knows you're always there, always waiting, always giving, she doesn't feel the need to fight for your attention. But when you pull back, calmly, silently, with self-respect, she feels that gap. And guess what? That gap makes her want to close it. Let me give you a simple example. John used to text his girlfriend 20 times a day. Every time she posted online, he liked it instantly. Every time she called, he answered in 1 second flat. And guess what? She grew bored. She felt no excitement. But one day John decided to make a change. He didn't stop caring, he just stopped overgiving. He texted less. He focused on hitting the gym, hanging with his boys, and building his side business. 2 weeks later, something strange happened. She started texting him first. She started asking, "Why are you so busy lately?" She even began planning dates instead of him. Why? Because the moment John stopped chasing, she realized she might lose his attention. And no woman wants to lose what feels valuable. Now that you know the silent move, the question is, how do you apply it without messing things up? Because if you pull back the wrong way, it can look like neglect. In the next section, I'll break down 3 practical steps to use this silent move wisely, so she chases you without feeling like you're playing games. Studio microphone. Step 1. Control your availability. One of the easiest ways to show value is through your time. If you're always available, you look like you have nothing else going on. That kills attraction. So here's what you do. If she texts, don't always respond instantly. Take your time. Not hours just to be petty, but enough to show you're engaged in life. If she asks to meet last minute, it's okay to say, "Sorry, I already have plans. Let's do it tomorrow instead." By respecting your own schedule, you show that your life doesn't revolve around her. And ironically, this makes her want to fit into your world. Studio microphone. Step 2. Invest in yourself first. When you pull back, it's not about sitting around waiting for her to notice. It's about filling that space with self-growth. Hit the gym. Focus on your career. Hang out with friends. Build your passions. When she sees you leveling up, she'll start realizing, wait, if I don't step up, another woman will notice him. Women chase men who are chasing something bigger than them. Goals, visions, purpose. That energy is magnetic. Studio microphone. Step 3. Be warm, not cold. This is where most guys mess up. They think pulling back means acting distant or rude. That's not attractive. It just looks bitter. The right way is to stay warm but less available. When you see her, treat her kindly. Smile, laugh, enjoy her company. But don't overextend. Don't bend over backwards. This balance makes her feel 2 things at once. 1. He cares about me. 2. But I might lose him if I don't value him. That combination, it's what makes her chase you. If this is hitting home for you, let me know in the comments. Which of these steps do you need to work on the most? Keycap 1. Controlling availability. Keycap 2. Investing in yourself. Or Keycap 3. Staying warm but less available? Drop the number below. I want to see where most of you are watching and listening from. In the next section, I'll reveal the hidden psychology behind why this works, and how it flips her instincts in your favor. The hidden psychology that makes her chase. Studio microphone. The scarcity effect. Psychologists have studied this for decades. We value what's scarce. If something is always there, always available, our brains file it under ordinary. But the moment it feels rare, or we think we might lose it, suddenly it becomes priceless. This is why when you pull back with purpose, her brain starts telling her, wait, I might not have him like I thought. Why is he not chasing me? Am I losing his attention? That fear of loss is what makes her lean back in and start chasing. Studio microphone. The mystery trigger. Another powerful part of this is mystery. When you stop over-explaining yourself and you live your life fully, she starts wondering, what's he doing right now? Why is he busier than usual? Who's he with? That curiosity sparks attraction. It's not about being secretive. It's about not giving her every single detail. A little mystery makes her chase answers, and in turn she chases you. Studio microphone. The value shift. Here's the most important part. When you pull back, you stop telling her, "You're my world." Instead, you're showing her, "I have a world of my own and you're welcome to be part of it, if you respect it." This changes her entire perception of you. You're no longer the guy begging for her love. You're the man she has to earn and keep. And guess what? Women don't value what comes too easy. They value what challenges them just enough to prove their worth. Studio microphone. Real life example. Let's say you've been dating for a while. At first she was all over you. But now she takes longer to reply. She cancels plans. She seems distracted. Most men panic. They double text, they chase harder, they buy gifts to win her back. And what happens? He pulls away even more. But when you calmly pull back, still being warm when you see her but focusing on yourself, she feels that gap. Suddenly she's texting first. She's planning dates. She's asking, "What's wrong?" The truth? Nothing's wrong. He just stopped begging. And because of this, she starts chasing to close that gap. Now that you understand the psychology, let's talk about what happens when she starts chasing. Because if you handle it the right way, you'll deepen her respect and attraction for life. But if you handle it wrong, you'll kill it instantly. In the next section, I'll show you the do's and don'ts once she starts chasing, so you keep the power dynamic balanced and healthy. The do's and don'ts when she starts chasing. Studio microphone. Do number 1. Reward effort with warmth. When she starts leaning in, texting first, calling more, planning dates, don't ignore her or punish her. That's where a lot of men mess up. You don't want to turn this into a game of punishment. Instead, reward effort with warmth. If she makes time for you, appreciate it. If she texts first, reply warmly. If she plans something nice, acknowledge it. This makes her feel that her effort matters, which motivates her to keep investing. Studio microphone. Do number 2. Keep balance. Even when she starts chasing, don't flip the script and become the clingy one again. Keep the rhythm balanced. Think of it like a dance. Sometimes she leads, sometimes you lead, but no one is dragging the other around. That balance keeps the attraction alive. Studio microphone. Don't number 1. Avoid overcompensating. The moment she starts chasing, it's tempting to go, "Finally, let me go all in again." But if you suddenly flood her with non-stop attention, she'll feel smothered and pull back again. Stay consistent with the standards you've set. Let her know you're happy she's giving effort, but don't drop everything to go back to your old habits. Studio microphone. Don't number 2. Don't play games. Pulling back with purpose isn't about manipulation. If she's genuinely making an effort, don't ignore her just to teach her a lesson. That creates resentment, not respect. Remember, the silent move works because it's rooted in self-respect, not in playing childish games. Studio microphone. The golden rule. Here's the rule you should tattoo in your mind. Backhand index pointing right when she gives effort, match it with appreciation. When she slacks, pull back with calmness. That's how you create a natural push-pull dynamic where she's always motivated to value you. Studio microphone. Real-life mini-story. Take Alex for example. He was tired of always being the one chasing, so he pulled back. Slowly but surely, his girlfriends started texting first, planning dates, and even surprising him with little gifts. Instead of acting cold, Alex appreciated her efforts, but he still kept his own goals first. And because of that, their relationship grew stronger. She respected him more because he respected himself. So now you know how to handle things once she starts chasing. But let's make this even more practical. In the next part, I'll give you 5 everyday habits that make this silent move effortless. So you never have to force her to chase, it'll just happen naturally. 5 everyday habits that make her chase naturally. Studio microphone. Habit 1. Prioritize your purpose daily. Every morning, ask yourself, what am I building today? It could be your career, your health, your business, or your personal growth. When your life has direction, you radiate purpose, and women are drawn to that energy. She won't have to wonder if you're valuable. She'll see it. And when she sees it, she'll want to keep up with you. Studio microphone. Habit 2. Practice controlled communication. Don't be the guy glued to his phone, replying within seconds every time. Instead, develop the habit of answering thoughtfully, not instantly. If you're busy, finish what you're doing first. When you reply, give her genuine energy, but let her know you're a man who respects his own time. This subtle habit keeps her guessing, and that keeps her chasing. Studio microphone. Habit 3. Level up your appearance. When you consistently look sharp, clean haircut, well-dressed, smelling good, she automatically sees that you respect yourself. And guess what? Other people notice too. That outside attention makes her chase harder because she realizes, if I don't value him, someone else will. Studio microphone. Habit 4. Keep a social life outside her. Make it a point to spend time with friends, family, and even colleagues outside of her. Don't cancel everything for her every time she calls. When she sees that other people enjoy your presence, It signals that you're valuable socially too. That social proof makes her want to fight for her place in your life. Studio microphone. Habit 5. End conversations first sometimes. This is subtle but powerful. Instead of waiting until she ends every call or text thread, sometimes you end it first. Warmly. Something like, "All right, I gotta run, but it was great talking to you." It shows leadership, it shows self-control, and it keeps her wanting more instead of feeling overloaded. Now I want to hear from you. Out of these 5 habits, which one do you think will have the biggest impact in your life right now? Drop your answer in the comments. And listen, if you're getting value from this, hit that like button and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. You never know whose relationship you might save. Alright, so we've covered the habits. But let's take it to the deepest level. In the next part, I'm going to show you the difference between chasing and leading, because if you confuse the two, you'll lose her respect fast. Chasing versus leading, knowing the difference. Studio microphone. Why this matters. Most men confuse chasing with leading. They think being the leader in a relationship means constantly proving themselves, giving more and doing all the work. But that's not leadership, that's chasing. Leadership is about direction, confidence, and clarity. Chasing is about desperation, fear, and validation seeking. If you understand the difference, she'll respect you. If you blur the two, she'll lose attraction fast. Studio microphone. What chasing looks like. Double texting when she doesn't reply. Constantly asking if she's mad at you. Rearranging your entire life just to be available for her. Begging for affection or validation. Chasing communicates, "You're above me and I need to prove I deserve you." And the moment she feels that power imbalance, respect starts to fade. Studio microphone. What leading looks like. Planning dates with confidence and clarity. Saying what you want directly instead of hinting. Setting boundaries respectfully. Walking away calmly when disrespected. Leading communicates, "I respect myself, I know where I'm going, and you're welcome to join me." That's what makes her respect you, and chase to be part of your vision. Studio microphone. The balance. Here's the key. Backhand index pointing right, leading inspires her to follow. Backhand index pointing right, chasing makes her run away. When you're leading, you're not forcing her to come along. You're moving forward regardless, and she has the choice to walk with you. That's powerful. Studio microphone. Real life example. David was in a relationship where he chased constantly. Every time his girlfriend pulled away, he ran harder. But it only pushed her further. When he shifted into leadership, planning fun dates, focusing on his goals, and setting healthy boundaries, she started respecting him more. She even began saying, "I love how you take charge, it makes me feel secure." That's the difference. Leadership attracts. Chasing repels. Now that you know the difference, let's take this even deeper. In the next part, I'll reveal the hidden mistakes men make when trying to use the silent move, so you don't accidentally push her away instead of making her chase. Part 9. Hidden mistakes men make with the silent move? Got it? Thumbs up. Let's go with how to handle her when she finally comes back. Because this is the make or break part. You've done the work, built yourself up, and she's knocking on the door again. If you mishandle it, she'll run. But if you approach it right, you can rebuild something even stronger than before. Part 10. How to handle her when she finally comes back. When your ex finally returns, don't jump in like a man starving for love. That energy will push her away again. Instead, you need to balance two things: warmth and strength. The first step is to welcome her calmly. A simple smile, a genuine, "It's good to see you," is enough. No guilt tripping, no throwing the past in her face. Women respect men who stay composed under emotional pressure. The second step is to set the tone for the new relationship. Make it clear through your actions that this is not about going back to the old dynamic that broke you two apart. This is about building something fresh, healthier, and stronger. That means boundaries, respect, and mutual effort. Third, remember, don't overinvest too quickly. She might be testing the waters. If you flood her with affection, attention, or promises, she'll sense desperation. Instead, mirror her energy. If she takes a small step, you take a small step. If she leans in more, then you lean in more. And fourth, make sure your growth is visible. Women don't come back to the same man they left. They come back to the man who became better without them. So let her see the confidence, the new habits, the peace you've built. that will reassure her she's returning to someone stronger, not someone still stuck in the past. If you play this part right, not only will she come back, but she'll stay because now she feels secure, admired, and respected in ways she didn't before. Part 11. How to keep her permanently and avoid another breakup. When she comes back, you've won the battle. But keeping her? That's the war. And the only way to win it is to build something that feels so fulfilling she never wants to leave again. Here are the pillars you must live by. 1. Consistency is key. Don't let her see the man she left creeping back in. If you've been confident, purpose-driven, and grounded, keep that energy alive. Women fall in love with who you are, not who you pretend to be for a few weeks. 2. Communicate without fear. Most breakups happen because people swallow their truth until it explodes. Don't hide your needs, don't bury your feelings. If something bothers you, speak on it respectfully. Something excites you, share it openly. Clear communication is like oxygen. It keeps love alive. 3. Maintain attraction. Attraction isn't just about looks. It's about mystery, growth, and polarity. Don't become predictable. Keep evolving. Surprise her with growth, with ambition, with the little things that remind her why she fell in love in the first place. 4. Balance giving and receiving. Never let the relationship slide into one-sidedness again. Love dies when one person feels drained. Keep it balanced. She pours into you, you pour into her. That's how you build something sustainable. 5. Keep your purpose first. Here's the biggest mistake men make. Once she comes back, they make her their entire world again. Don't do that. She should be the love of your life, but not the reason for your life. Keep chasing your dreams, your goals, your mission. That's what keeps her respect burning. If you live by these rules, she won't just come back, she'll stay. Not out of fear, not out of comfort, but out of pure desire. She'll stay because being with you feels like the best choice she ever made. Light bulb final words for you. Remember, the goal isn't just to get her back. The goal is to create a relationship that's so strong, so fulfilling, and so rooted in respect and love, that another breakup becomes unthinkable. Now listen closely, because this is the part most men miss. Getting her back is never the ultimate win. The real victory is becoming the kind of man who never has to beg for love again. A man who stands so tall in his purpose, his growth, and his confidence, that love naturally flows to him, and stays. If you've been through heartbreak, if you've ever felt that sting of watching someone you love walk away, then you know how painful it can be. But now you also know this. Pain can either break you or it can build you. And if you use it to fuel your transformation, not only can you win her back, but you can create a relationship that's better, deeper, and stronger than ever before. So here's what I want you to do. White heavy checkmark, don't just watch this and move on. Take action. Apply these steps starting today. White heavy checkmark, and if this video spoke to your soul, if it gave you the hope and the strategy you've been looking for, then do yourself a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. White heavy checkmark, because I promise you this. Every week I'll be sharing more secrets, more strategies, and more raw truth about love, relationships, and what it really takes to build something that lasts forever. And now let me leave you with this. Love doesn't belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who prepare. So prepare yourself, become your best self, and the love you deserve will not only return, it will stay. Until next time, stay strong, stay grounded, and never forget, you are worth the love you dream of.